nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing. About hit the brakes when we came around the corner. A mile of blue lights aimed and pointed. Whatever she had is what they wanted. And it's all a little fuzzy after that. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, tearing through the red lights, blowing through the stop signs. All I remember is sirens.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Bears going up against the Cowboys. No question, snowy and miserable is the forecast for Soldier Field in Chicago. As we check in with our soldiers, that's Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
The NFC Championship game coming up next here on EA Sports. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to the NFC Championship game. Whole lot at stake here. The winner moves on to the Super Bowl. And Phil, your thoughts before kickoff?
Well, we know it's a big game, don't we? I mean, listen, up here in the booth, you and I, we're both a little nervous, and we're not even playing it. That's how big it is to think that you're one step away from the Super Bowl. But just do your job. Think about what you have to do each play. If you do that, that'll take away the nerves and also keep you from making that big mistake.
And Robbie Gould looks ready to get this one underway. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. A trip to the Super Bowl is on the line as this conference championship game is underway. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
You know, Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
It's Bernard in the backfield. The Cowboys take it from the 28. T.Y. Hilton has the reception. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. That leads us to second down. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young. They're unheralded. But they do know how to make plays. It's third down coming up. The Cowboys are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Drop back, shotgun formation. Hill has the catch. Hill's tackled down after a gain of 15.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Cowboys will come out in the pistol. First down at the 47. Shakes off the hit. Bernard off the left side.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Looking across the middle, Beasley's tackled right at the 35.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
First down coming up. The give. McPhee's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Bears guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Coming to the line at the 38. It's Bernard in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Back to the ground. And Bernard is brought down after a gain of only 1.
Well, when it's 3rd long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
Makes the catch inbounds.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. You play safe and you give up the first down.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Complete to Williams. And Williams is marked down after a gain of 9.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Coming up to the line at the 13. The Cowboys in the pistol. Let's go. 2nd and short. They'll go ground. Bernard looking for a lane.
When it's 2nd and short, to me, it's a great time to get a little safe short throw, which should be wide open, or take a chance and go down the field to look to score some points. No yards picked up that time on the run.
This has been a long drive so far. Third and 1. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
Good job on the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The kick is good. We're through 1 quarter, and we'll take a short break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back as we're about to get underway here in this one. The Cowboys ready here for the kickoff. Royals got it. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Great starting position here for the offense. Carries lined up in a single back formation. The Bears from the 37. That's a gain of 6.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
He'll throw it over the middle. Carries tackled down at the 22.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Cutler comes out in the pistol. First down and 10. Carries taking the handoff. Tackled down at the 22. That's second down coming up. It's a two tight end formation. Kadeem Carey has the reception. Gregory's there to make the stop.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. Cutler's on the move. Gregory wraps up the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
That field goal has the game back to even midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, because the score's tied, and look, I think both sides are probably disappointed that they're tied with the other team because they've had opportunities. They haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why we are sitting here midway in the second quarter with the tie game.
That return's good for about 23. The Bears defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you'd learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The Cowboys from the 22. Josh Hill on the reception. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Cowboys did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Cowboys snap it at the 31. Bryant's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
And they take him down. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys have it at the 44. Too much pressure, and he's brought down again. That's a timeout by the D. This is third down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Bears call a timeout. We'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Quigley will be called on now to punt the football. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
The Bears put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
The Bears snap it at the 26. Kevin White falls it in. And that's a gain of 9. After the catch, it's now second down and 1. Jay Cutler will take the snap out of the gun. Royals got it on the handoff. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. First down, offense readying for the snap. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Down the field. second down after the incompletion. Makes the catch in the open field. That's his first reception today.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Cutler steps back into the gun.
Down the field. Snatches it with one hand. The Bears with no timeouts left.
Stepping up to the 3-yard line.
First and goal from the 3. And Carey is able to grab it. Lee's all over that offense and brings him down. The Bears at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Second and goal from the 6. Kadeem Bears. Touchdown. Near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One down, all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
Bryant's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now at venerable Soldier Field, the beginning of the third quarter. And Royal is brought down. That returns good for about 22. The Bears offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
And it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Cutler is set in the pistol. The Bears take it from the 28. Gregory's the one who made the big stop.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third and a long way to go. Cutler is now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
He wants to return this one. Has 12 on this play. The Cowboys talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Hills out wide on the left. The Cowboys from the 37. Delayed handoff. And Bernard is brought down.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
The Cowboys lined up in the pistol. 3rd and 5. And the catch catch by Terrence Williams.
The Cowboys did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
He's got a wide open alley. And Bernard is brought down.
Giovanni Bernard is one of those running backs. He can hide behind offensive linemen, and then when you see him, it's too late. He's by you to pick up those yards.
First and goal.
Beasley's in his hands. Complete. Touchdown. Well, we knew the next score was going to be a critical one, and it turns out they're the ones to get it, making this a tie game midway through quarter number 3.
Oh, boy, that just takes all the pressure off of you. You know, when it gets in the second half and midway in the third quarter, you start watching that scoreboard. So to come up with that touchdown and tie this game up, that eliminates a lot of pressure.
Royals taken down at the 25.
The Bears offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach.
It's intercepted! Midway through the third, and this defense has given the offense a great opportunity to seize command.
Oh, they have. And listen, I think right now you get to this time of the game, midway through the third quarter, it's time for the offense to take advantage of an opportunity and go out there and make a play. If they do that, that's going to go a long way in winning this football game.
At the 33. Takes it from the gun. Williams with the catch. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Now 1st and 10. Out to Hilton. Hilton's marked down after a gain of 4.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and then getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
The Cowboys from the 22. And Bernard is brought down. Only manages to get about a yard that time.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and 6. William Hayes chases him down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. And as we near the 4th quarter, that field goal has put them in great position to take control of the game, Phil.
Yeah, great job getting the field goal, and I'll tell you what it does. You know, late in the 3rd quarter, there's limited possessions left in the football game. Now you got to manage the clock the right way and coming out here with a victory.
The Bears just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The ball is knocked out.
Now, careful, you can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
The Bears come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. And Carey is able to grab it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Cutler's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Bears take it from the 28. Kadeem Carey the reception. We know this defense wanted to keep the run game in check, and early it did, but now we're seeing talent shine through, Phil.
Yeah, this defense, they came out, Jim, with a lot of emotion, and it worked. They stopped the running back, but that emotion has worn off, and now the running back is getting even.
Bernard looking for a lane. A game breaker. Touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
They're setting up the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game. The Bears come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Jay Cutler with the deep ball, but they can't connect.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
First down at the 27. The catch is made by Alshon Jeffrey. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes. You think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Bryant's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Here's Bryant. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains. And that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
The Cowboys will take the snap on the 35. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Hilton makes the play.
Hilton's a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down.
Set up screen to Bernard. Got the first, and he's got some space. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a first down.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense.
First down here. The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. Gets the handle here. McPhee's in on the tackle. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down here. takes another handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First and 10. Randall's going to take the handoff now. That's a timeout call. Here they come to the line at the 23.
Double tight end formation. Second down and 13. Feed ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
The Bears offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
The Bears lined up, bunch formation. Second down and 10. The Bears now move the chains. That's his third catch of the day.
The Bears look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 46. And Carey is able to grab it. An open lane. Bush is there to make the tackle.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Easley's in on the tackle. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Second and goal from the 3. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. They're rolling the dice in field goal range. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play. Runs it in for the touchdown. What a call to win the game. Running it into the end zone.
You said it right. It's what a call. The defense expecting pass all the way. The offensive coordinator calls a run, and it gets them the winning touchdown.
And now with this late lead change, we've got a receiving team trying to find some magic in order to pull this one out.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it.
Bryant's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. Dez Bryant marching back onto the field now.
And it's now or never for this offense, and you have to figure he'll play a major part in the closing stages of this game.
Absolutely. This guy, there's nothing he lacks when you talk about talent. Size, speed, got great hands. Find a way to get him the football.
Got to think the defense is wise to that as well. First down at the 26. Almost intercepted. Cowboys have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Cowboys snap it up at the 26. Stands in the pocket. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short.
They started with practice back in July, training camps, all through the regular season. This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl. And they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game. Well, today we identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
So we have a conference champion, and the Super Bowl matchup is now all set. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying we'll see you next at the Super Bowl.
This is it. Who's coming away with the Lombardi in Super Bowl 50?